So Unknown T had his chain confiscated in the UK at Gatwick Airport. 225k, £225,000 chain. Now listen, I'm gonna get into this. Let me give you some backstory about Unknown T, because Unknown T and DigDat, they came up the same time. The exact same time, but let me explain to you. Unknown T was, Hobbit and B was the first ever drill song to chart, to get in the charts. Like the first drill song. Like Unknown T, Hobbit and B was the first drill song to get playlisted on Radio 1. So understand that Unknown T paved the way for the reason why there's a Central C now. The reason why there's many other drill artists charting. Like, drill will never chart, they said. Drill will never chart, and then man followed suit. Now, let me tell you something. Like, Unknown T, Hommit and B got signed to Island Records for a single with an option. I don't know what the P's was. It was like 50, 60K, whatever. But what was happening was Island Records was having meetings with me and DigDat, and I was having meetings with Unknown T, and obviously Unknown T dropped the preview. It went mad, and everyone was speaking about it. There's a song, a drill song that you can actually twerk to. This is what they're saying, and Gallum that can twerk to, and boom, 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 boom. It was powerful. Now, what happened from that is obviously we was having meetings with Ireland. Unknown T was having meetings with Ireland, and then they signed Unknown T. No problem. On the Thursday, Unknown T dropped Hommit and B on GRM. On the Sunday, we dropped Air Force. So we're independent, Unknown T signed. And back to back, both tracks are going brazy. Like, both tracks are doing some big numbers. Obviously, Hommit and B, let's go to it. Hommit and B at the time was on 29 million views. So from Hommit and B being on 29 million views, bro, at the time when we was doing it, I remember it was averaging over 100,000 views a day. You get me? So, and then obviously, DigDat independent song, Air Force, 29 million views. You get me? This is almost 40 million views. It was literally within the same week it dropping. Obviously, they're pushing it with their labels. They're doing their label stuff. We're pushing it on the streets. You get me? We're pushing it on the streets, paying for ads. We're doing all this stuff. Like, and the song just naturally just started going crazy. 100,000 views every single day for the past 4 months. And I was looking at Unknown T's, and obviously he's got the label there. They're getting added to Radio 1 Extra playlist. Their thing's flying. You get me? So both man's coming up around the same time. And then I remember man doing a Kenny All-Star. So man's done a Kenny All-Star. Man's done a Kenny All-Star. What was it? First it was Mixtape Madness, Mad About Bars. Man done a Kenny All-Star, Mad About Bars. Soon as man's there, I see Notes. Notes was like, oh, this is the next artist that's gonna blow up. And this is when Notes was popping. You get me? And I remember this is when this is the next artist that's gonna blow up, Unknown T. So this is when Unknown T and DigDat actually met each other. Here, the same day we recorded this, it's the same day Unknown T recorded his one. You get me? Just actually go look at Unknown T's Mixtape Madness now. Go look at it. Same day, bam, 5.1K, 5.1 million views. What was DigDat's? I just saw that. DigDat's was, spelling. Sorry, guys. DigDat's was 2.8K, 8 million. So you can see that Unknown T he's there. You get me? You got two drill guys just jumped in and they're doing the madness. Then obviously on the back of that, they've obviously big shout out to Kenny, because Kenny's actually plugged us in and called us in for this one. You get me? This one was powerful. Kenny All-Star, you had Unknown T, DigDat, and they was going back to back. This was legendary. Like legendary, you get me? Like, And look how young they both look. And there was the come up was there, man. The come up was there. And I remember the labels pit Unknown T. It was either us or Unknown T, and the labels pit Unknown T. Like rightly so. Like, and we just had to kind of just push the marketing on the streets. This is what we had to do. So, boom now. I remember like Unknown T, he's doing his thing, he's growing, and then obviously, to be honest, on DigDat's mixtape, I think I can find it. I think I can find it. Let me see. One sec. On DigDat's mixtape, there was meant to be an Unknown T, DigDat, KO. And then obviously the backstory of that was Unknown T's gone jail. He went to prison for alleged M. It's here. This is the song here. Let me show you it. Hopefully you don't get copyrighted, but this is the original song.
It's fastball, baby.
Yo, welcome to Shotcast.
Let me go to it. Wait, so you can hear it.
I made more than my teacher. When I was pulling back that curve, I don't do ticks, don't phone me. I don't do ticks like rollies.
This is
Been
KO.
Sticks and stolies. Want a full clip in a star like Joey. Nose on a 12 gauge sneeze, you won't catch bogeys. Don't cross that line, tryna leave him well fried like Boney. Tryna leave him well fried like Zaha. When I'm round my patch, I hardly lack, so I don't mind drama. It's mad when you don't know the man still gotta touch that, cause you with who you're after.
And it's mad when you step with gang, but you gotta use T's cause there's no balaclava. 4-4 spinning the thing, this scoop is a bitch. Creep up on your blocks, I ain't.
I can't lie. You see when man made that song there, yeah? That song banger. Like, listen, DigDat's like, this is for my tape. The labels are like, listen, we want that for his tape. Unknown T's gone jail. He's on remand for murder. You get me? Boom. We've been signed by Columbia. We want to put this song on the tape. They're saying they can't put that song on the tape. You get me? Boom. We have to take Unknown T's verse off the tape. Cool. So then we started hitting up. I don't know. I think we hit up Bills or one of them from that circle. So we're like, look, we're looking to put flipping. We're looking to clear the song. How much does it cost for man to not even how much can it cost for man to clear the song? Can man give you a verse? So what the plan was can we give a verse for the song? Can we give a verse for the song as a swap? In music, obviously you do swaps. You get me? Boom, with KO. We wanted to keep KO on there, but obviously we had to take Unknown T off. So we were thinking, who else can we put on? But them was like, nah, we want to advance, we want money, we want a feature fee. We're like, bro, like, DigDat is in a great position right now. What do you mean you want a feature fee? We'll just give you a verse, bro. Like, that's what we will give you. Like, DigDat is, at the time, he's one of the main ones at the top. Like, it will be in KO's best interest. We'll give him a verse for his tape and done. They're like, no, we want money. So cool. DigDat just said, look, we just take my man off and put Frosty on. You get me? And this is why you see, where's Frosty? This is the song, the same song here.
Hood, 34206 quick trip to Hattons, threw him a stack, told him flood it.
Do you get it? So obviously we've had to take Unknown T off because of his trial, and then we've had to take KO off because they wanted a feature fee. And we're like, bro, why are we giving a feature fee when my man's in a great position? It will make sense for KO to be on there for positioning. They're like, no, cool, no problem. We took him off, boom, boom, boom. I spoke to the team afterward. They're like, why did you take him off? I'm just saying, bro, you wanted the feature fee. No one wasn't willing to give the feature fee. Like, the verse is more than the feature fee. Like, it doesn't make sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, boom, took him off, whatever, that happened. You get me? This was out of man's control. It was just like, bruv, like, sometimes people don't understand, they don't get it, innit? But we're meant to all work together and just pattern up. No problem. Anyway, that's happened now. Just going on to it, but it's like, okay, cool, that's happened. That's the backstory of kind of Unknown T. But obviously, going online, because with me, I saw something online when I was like, I think Unknown T he was talking about this. He had this post.
I don't understand how so many men is so concerned about my legs. Like, brother, man's been out here jogging for months, fam. Not even a one well done. Every time I just see, your legs though. Come on, don't skip leg day, fam. Man's been jogging, doing leg days, fam. Like,
but anyway,
fam.
I see this, and obviously it made me remember his chain. So I was like, raw, boom. I remember, like, boom. And in my head, I'm saying, bro, that is like madness, like martial law madness is chain, but are we investing our money in the wrong areas? Like spending all that on jewelry, like, do we have mad property? Like, what does it mean? You get me? Like, jewelry, you know, jewelry is one of them things, like, it attracts, like, evil eye, especially chains. Like, chains, you lose your value. Whatever you spend, you ain't gonna get, you're gonna have to melt that, change your stones, put it in other places. Do you know what I mean? Watches, I get it. You get me? At the moment, watches are down, but I get it. But chains is like, to fit that image, do you have to go that crazy on the chain? You get me? And this is younger generation. We need to kind of prioritize and just be like, look, boom, like, our money can be in yards and safe. You get me? So anyway, boom. Then obviously, I looked at Tanks' video. Tanks done a video about Unknown T. You get me? And he done a full breakdown. And I was like, oh, right, let me do some research into it and whatnot. And then I started looking, and it was like, and then obviously we saw this video on the Shea Borough. So we saw this video on the
With the helion, with the heliante, with the helion, with the heliante.
I TikTok on my mum's life, yeah, bruv. Like, how the fuck can the jigs take my T chain? Like, my pendant. Like, bro, man's been going LA, New York, going back and forth, Toronto, all these places. Man's never had these issues. But see, when I touch Gatwick Airport, the two inner, fam, like, touching up my chain. Donnie had no respect as well, fam. Like, usually they have courtesy, like, they can see it shining. They don't want to touch it too much. My man's touching her back, chatting about concealed weapon. Concealed weapon, like, man's not even out here trying to fucking conceal shit. I done showed, man, fam. This is just a T chain that shows I'm Unknown T. You get it? It's pissing me off, bro. Like,
And this is the chain one, people, still.
Cubans out, I'm still in the mud. Shout hip hop break, our boy got yucked. New pendant on, I'm still in the mud. Yeah, we got that down now, boy got yuck.
And I see what Tank said. And he's like, oh yeah, boom, obviously, boom, the chain's got a shank, the chain's got a knife, and boom, 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 boom. So I thought, let me do some more digging. Like, surely you're not gonna spend £225,000 on a chain or whatever it is, and it's got a knife or something that you're not meant to do. And he's saying that he's been traveling everywhere. He traveled America. He's been traveling everywhere with the chain. But surely you're not going to do that. So I thought, okay, cool. Let me do some more research. Let me look into this, and let's listen to this.
We got one from Unknown T, Homerton B, Opblock Galley on Me, designed and created by A Jewelers. It's difficult to know where to start with this one. Thousands of diamonds have been set in unique formations and patterns to give this piece a very interesting final finish and look. Let's go up top. We have curved lines of baguettes bending around the modern round brilliant eye in the center, and more baguette cuts set to create circles expanding out from the central eye. Moving down the piece, we have rows of emerald cuts sitting in the bottom center of the T pendant with blue pear-shaped diamonds representing tears dripping down from the eye. What else we got on this? Then we got some big modern round pointers.
So obviously doing a full breakdown of what's on the chain and whatnot, but just take a listen.
Working their way around the border of the pendant, backed up by rows of smaller modern round brilliants, giving this pendant a finish that dances in the light, no matter where you're looking at it from. Honestly, the setting on this piece is a work of art in itself. Mixing all these different stone types and sizes together gives us that unique final look as all the diamonds dance with the light differently and give us different levels of fire, brilliance, and overall reflection. Then, on the bail, we have the U shape to represent Unknown with a similar set of modern round brilliant and emerald diamonds connecting the pendant to the chunky Cuban chain, which is also flooded out with a mixture of around brilliant diamond sizes. Presumably everything is set in 18 karat white gold or maybe platinum. And if that isn't enough, then this pendant also has a functioning blade mechanism where a small knife can flick out the bottom by sliding down the lever on the back. This is all legal, as in the UK you can carry a blade up to 3 inches long, so no issues there. A Jewelers are definitely leading the charge in custom jewellery design, and for me this is one of the top pieces in the world in 2024.
So what he said is you can carry a blade up to, like, it's legal, you can do it. But what my problem is maybe is you can't have sharp objects flying. That's why he didn't get arrested. Well, this is what we know of. Like, have you got any sharp objects? Like, they say that when you're flying, or like, so obviously what he's done is, you can see is information. Unknown T has been acquitted of a murder. He got found not guilty. So the police are pissed. They're not happy with that. So on the fact of that, you've got a sharp object on the plane. Like, you carried a sharp object. Now, who remembers when one of the boxers' coaches had a firearm? He brought a firearm from America to the UK. You get me? And when he landed something, he got arrested. Like, you remember that one of the boxers, I can't remember who it was one of the famous boxers anyway, from America. You get me? A licensed firearm, and that he didn't go jail, boom, 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 he got bail, whatever. Well, I think the problem is you've got a sharp object, a bladed article, whatever, on the plane. You're not meant to do that. Boom, 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 boom. So they have the right to confiscate it. Now, what the issue is, what we need to look at now is, by right, they should just take out the blade and give him back the rest of it. But there could be a possibility where they say, look, we've confiscated the actual pendant. The pendant is a bladed article. That's what we've confiscated. Like, if you got a knife, we're not going to confiscate the actual blade and give you the handle of the knife. So that's what maybe could be techie. God willing, he gets his chain back, but that's what maybe could be techie. You get me? And bro, I blame this on Evil Eye, man. It's Evil Eye, bro. It's Evil Eye. I promise you, it's Evil Eye. When we have all these things, bro, it's someone looking at it, and just sometimes you can give Evil Eye without even knowing. Like, you can be like, I envy you, or look at someone so hard and give them Evil Eye. It's Evil Eye. That's what this is. Because man's doing well, and it's like, invest in your kettles, purchase your watches, put them down, special occasions, invest in your kettles. But these chains, and it's madness, and it's a joke to actually even see all of this, bro. Like, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm actually pissed for him. You get me? I'm pissed for him. So yeah, man. Let me know in the comments what you think, what they're gonna do. Let me know in the comments what you think. But Unknown T is a legend, and Unknown T was the first drill artist to make it in the mainstream. Period. He was the first to chart. He was the first to go to get playlisted on Radio 1, and that was a big thing. No other drill song ever got playlisted. After that, then it was Air Force and so forth. If there wasn't no Unknown T, you get me? Like, you know what you said, if there wasn't no the people at the start that done started drill, like, and then if there wasn't no Unknown T, there wouldn't be a DigDat. Or if there wasn't a DigDat, there wouldn't be a Central C, or so forth. You get me? Like, there wasn't a Zone 2, there wouldn't be a, you know what I'm trying to say? So if there wasn't an M-Dark, like, you catch it. But guys, look, thank you for getting me to 35K subscribers. Now, guys, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're a music artist, we've gone live now. We've gone live inside my community. I am teaching a step-by-step guide, guys. A step-by-step guide how I got Siru from 500 monthly listeners to 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify in 90 days. Now, 12 million artists uploaded music to Spotify last year, and only 0.6% made around $10,000 or more. So understand that, guys. 99.4% of artists ain't really been making money. So they've just been kind of just figuring it out and losing bread. Well, we want you to be in that 0.6%, just like how Siru is in that 90 days that we worked with him and generated. West Noise made over $10,000 alone from one single. So it's going to keep on growing. Now, what I will say to you, look, is click the link in the description. and follow the community, and you'll also get bi-weekly webinars with myself every other week for 1 year for £50. £50. Hey, click the link, man. Big up.